Some spotty showers around, but nothing like we saw today. And thankfully, flooding was fairly isolated. Of course, a lot of it occurred across the metro area, but did have a street flood advisory, or still do have a street flood advisory, I should say, in St. Tammany Parish. Now, the good news is a lot of the rainfall is starting to wind down across the river parishes, metro area, including the West Bank. Still some heavy rainfall, though, in pockets elsewhere, but at least over the flash flood warned area, it is starting to wane. Now, it's going to remain in place, the warning that itself, because it's going to take some time to allow for all drainage to occur. As far as the rain on the North Shore, starting to weaken as well. Not as much of a flooding threat as we saw south of the lake, more of just a street flood advisory. A little bit farther north and east, a lot more light to moderate rainfall. And there are still some areas of heavy rainfall moving toward the Morgan City area. We'll see if these are able to hold together. They could move deeper into southeast Louisiana if they don't weaken. As far as our rainfall totals go, had almost 2 inches of rainfall at Kenner, 2.5 inches of rain at Lakefront. So did get some good soaking rains from this event, which is starting to move away, at least this round. Now, the rounds per se that we're expecting through the weekend, not going to be nearly as heavy, but I say that we'll keep the rain around because the upper and surface low, basically the disturbance that's triggering all this rainfall, is not moving away. In fact, as we head toward early tomorrow morning, it's parked itself over Mobile Bay. As we continue through the day, it starts to kind of back toward the west. Now, at this time, we may see a weak cold front push through. Less humid air moving in, not dramatically so, but for Saturday night, Sunday, and probably going into Monday. While we will have the drier air in place, that upper disturbance is still going to keep a few isolated showers around for Saturday as well as on into Sunday. As far as adding to the rainfall totals, not a significant amount. Now, this model is trying to paint in some heavier rainfall just off to our west, where most areas really don't add to the totals very much. Same thing for the HER model. Fairly low additional rain expected, maybe a few tenths of an inch through tomorrow as well as on into Sunday. You may even have a stray shower on Monday. Through the night tonight, that isolated street flood possibility is there. And as far as severe weather goes through the rest of the night, that threat was a little bit more elevated, and even that is low to our north and east. Again, we did have 2 tornado warnings, but thus far, nothing confirmed. This is that same disturbance is associated with that same upper pattern we've been dealing with for most of this week. But what's interesting with regards to that upper low and the surface feature into the weekend is notice the dry air that'll be moving in. So I don't think we're going to see nearly as much rain coverage in the coming days. Still a spotty shower or two, but rain chances much, much lower over the next couple of days. Again, the pattern will favor some slightly drier air in place. So actually, it's going to feel very nice if you're avoiding any rainfall, with temperatures staying in the upper 70s, maybe near 80 because of the mostly cloudy skies. Now, this pattern is going to start to change with the upper troughing leaving us and an upper high building in, and that will keep us hot as we head later into the week, with likely the first 90 of the year. That may happen on May 15th. On average, it's May 18th that we see our first 90. So pretty close to the normal. Right now, though, mostly cloudy skies, and because of all the rainfall, 68 is our current reading. At least the silver lining is we're not that hot. Now, the rainfall total when our climate data came out said 1.19 inches. We've obviously seen more than that and could see additional rain through the night or through the latter part of the afternoon and evening. I think by the night tonight, most of the rain will be ending. Notice our high of 75 degrees was at 9:51 this morning. So most of the day today, we've been in the upper 60s or lower 70s. Not a bad weekend, at least with the cloud cover. Temperatures will be kept in check because the 90s are on the way next week.